Hello everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. So today I'm back and I am going to be decorating the little mini flip-up journal from the video the other day. I went ahead and I sewed the signature in. There's two of them actually in there, and I put some ephemera and different things in here that I wanted to use in this. So it's all kind of put in the pages, so hopefully it's not too boring and it's quick. And then when we get those in, then I want to decorate the cover. So if we get them all in and we have time, that's my plan, is I want to get it complete. So I'm just going to start right away with it, and I'm going to show you an envelope that I made that I want on the inside cover. So this one, it has the little wraparound thing. This one has an eyelet in it. This one has a brad with a little clock in there. I wanted to do eyelets in both of them, and I realized my crocodile doesn't reach that far. So this one's loose, it's a brad, but that's okay. I do like that on there as well. And then I just used some of the red twine, and I put a tie in it because I didn't have it long enough, but I was going to redo it, and I'm like, I think I kind of like that in there. It's stitched around in here and on here. And I just used two-sided paper for this, scrapbooking paper. And I just cut it and folded it up. So what I was thinking with this is I could put this in the inside cover here. So you could keep things in there. I'm going to go ahead and attach that. And this part of the digital kit had file folders. And so inside that envelope I was thinking I could put one of these. And it's just the file folder, and then there's just some coffee dyed line paper in there for journaling. And I just have a paper clip just holding that shut. So my thought was that could go inside of here. I did not try it, but yep, it'll fit. Okay. So we can put other things in there too. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this back up. And I'm going to, I thought it would look neat with that little brad there. So there's the clock here. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in there. I think I'm going to completely glue this in. I could do on three sides and make a pocket. Maybe that's what I should do. I think I'm just going to glue the whole thing in there. It'll just add more structure to the cover. Okay, so I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac. And I'm just going to put glue on the entire back. Okay, so now I have to make sure I do this the right way. This is like this. So I'm just going to center that in there. And glue that right in. Hold that down for a second or two here. Okay. So then we're just going to flip through. So I have a couple in the digital kit. I'm using all of the elements from the digital kit in here. And that digital kit is Oliver's Study. You can find that on Mixed Media Minnesota's Etsy shop. I'm just going to glue them. Let's see, this one I'm going to put here. I want to stagger them. There's a couple of them throughout, I believe. So I'm just going to glue that on that coffee dyed page. And that'll just kind of hang off on the edge. And there is a little extra room on the front edge of the cover itself, because I'm going to do eyelets, which maybe I should have moved this down. I did not think that through. Well, let's get this on there and then see if we can adjust that. So I'm just going to pinch that little tab on there. That's stuck. I think there will be room, because this pocket is made, the envelope top is made to, you know, if it gets bulkier, it can expand. Okay, so so we have that little tab on the page. And then here, see here I have them clipped in here. It's a little file folder tab. I'm doing the same thing with these. I'm just going to put them in there on pages. If I can get my paper clip off there. Okay. The backs, I just inked them. I'm going to leave the backs white. You can write something on them or put a little sticker or stamp something on them. Just going to put a strip of glue on there. And then, let's see, I kind of want them staggered, so I'm going to put this one in the middle. There's a little bit much glue. Okay, so see then you can see them on the edge there. So we'll flip them through. Okay, here's a pocket that was in the kit and a tag. So I think I'm gonna put this one right here. You can still journal a little bit on here, and you can journal on the back of the tag. And I might go ahead and put some string or something, you know, a topper in the tag and maybe decorate that. But for right now, we're just gonna glue this stuff in. I'm gonna switch my glue here. Okay, so just gonna add glue a little bit under here to create that pocket on the bottom first. Okay, and then I'm gonna add glue on the 3 sides. Okay, I'm going to place that in there. So I've never done a journal like this, so it's a little bit of a challenge. You have to think, I couldn't put that over here because you wouldn't be able to get the tag out. And I didn't really want to put them on the bottom or the top because I don't want them to fall out as well. So, but it'll be tied on the end here, so I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that tag in there. And then I'll come back to that and put string or something in there. Okay, and what my plan was here is just to put that in the bottom corner here, and then maybe a journal card or something to tuck in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to glue on these 2 sides, so it can be a little tuck spot. Again, can write something in there, stamp something in there, put a sticker on there. And you could tuck stuff in there. Just gonna hold that for a second. Okay. I did go ahead on the ends of this, on the ends of the string. I just punched out of the same cardstock that I made that envelope out of. I just punched a couple hole punches, and then I just glue one on each side of the strings. Okay, here we have another one of the pockets. Again, I can't put it this way. I can put it this way. The book flips this way, so I could do this one. Maybe I will on here. See if it's not hanging out. I don't think it'll fall out. So maybe on this side, we'll put that or up here. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom one on this one. And this is part of the kit as well. Just like a library card. So I just inked around that. Okay, so I did not close any of these up or anything yet. So I'm just going to put some glue. Maybe on this edge would be the wise spot to do it. Okay, I'm going to close that. And then add glue on the bottom, on the little tab. I'm gonna hold that for a second. I could paper clip this in here as well. I think I am gonna glue it though. Okay. Make up my mind for sure here. For journaling, I think it'd be easier to journal on the side. Maybe I will put it on this one. I think I'm gonna put it on the top just for easier journaling. I'm just gonna glue the whole thing down. Could create a pocket with it, but it's kind of a little mini journal. And okay, so I'm gonna put it towards this side. I'm gonna hold that down for a second. And this is a little envelope and rather than a pocket. So we could put a little topper on this as well when we're coming back through. Okay. Here we have another one of the little file folder tabs. And this one I'm gonna move down this far, I believe. Right about right there. Again, just gonna add some glue on the back of this. And stick that right on that page. Okay. Okay, on this one, here's some little ephemera. Again, on this one I was going to make a tuck spot, so I'm just going to put glue on 2 sides and create a tuck with this cute little piece. And then this one is able to tuck in there. It can go further in there, I just don't want it to get stuck in the glue, so for right now I'm just going to set it in there. Okay, and then here's where the 2 signatures, you can see the spine in there. So this is another one of the little file folders. Again, I just have a paper clip holding it shut with some lined coffee dyed paper. And this one I'm going to attach to the back of the last signature. This one I'm just going to create a pocket with, just in case we find something to put in there. Okay. I'll have to hold this one for a second. It follows the signature. If I stand it up here and hold it, it'll glue correctly. This kit was a lot of fun to use. And it was like everything was the perfect size for this size journal. Okay, so continuing on into the second signature now. So here we have another one of the little pockets and a little journal card in there. And so this one I am going to put on the bottom here. Actually, I'm going to put it on this side. So you can journal over here, because then when you pull the little tag out, you can see the glasses, versus putting it over here, and then when it's in here, you can't really journal just in one spot. So I'm going to put it on this side this time. Okay, I have to add glue on these little flaps here for the pocket. Without going way in the, in the bottom here so it doesn't catch, to try and get lower in there so that I can see those little glasses when we pull the journal card out. Okay. Okay, so And there's enough room in there, we can put some other things in there as well. Okay, so here we have another one of the little tabs. Okay, so now, let's see, here, I'm gonna put this one all the way on the end. Okay, so we have that one in there. Keep continuing through. Here's another one of the little tabs, so I'm going to fold this. And then this here one is going to go just, I think I'm going to skip a page or two because I have those so close. So I'm going to go on this one actually. And I'm going to go about right there. Okay, yeah, okay. So again, in the middle, I have attached some of the little punch outs on the ends of the string from the signature. Okay, so maybe that's why I went that far here. We have another one right here. That's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some glue right on the edge and wipe some of that. I got a little bit much there. Okay, and then this one I'm just gonna move up a little bit more. Okay. Okay, here we have another one of the little envelopes. Now, this one I think I am going to put up here as well. Actually, I'm going to put it on the bottom. This one I'm going to put on the bottom, I think. If I put it this way, then the clock is the right way. We're going to put this one this way. And this here is a little library card, also in the kit. Just add a little line right there on the edge. A little bit on the bottom. Okay, and this one I'm going to glue entirely down as well. And put it down in the corner over here. And I'll hold that down for a second, and then we're going to put that card back in that pocket. So I wanted to bring something up with you guys too. I understand, you know, some of this gets repetitive, and you know, like in this, like the last video I did, yes, I was folding, you know, for a lot of the video. In this one I'm gluing in a lot of the video. please go ahead and, I mean, fast forward, or you know, I don't expect you to watch the whole entire thing. I don't like to edit my videos. I don't have time to edit them, actually. And, you know, I just record every once in a while. I just sit down and I record my process, and you're going to see all of it. And if I mess up, you're going to see it. And if I'm folding for a half hour, you're going to see it. Or if I'm gluing or whatever I'm doing, you know, I'm not going to edit them out, but you're not going to hurt my feelings at all if you fast forward it. That's just the way I'm doing it. Like I said, I just don't have time to edit. So I invite you to fast forward through these boring parts. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use this as a tuck spot here, and then we're just going to tuck this journal card in there. So I'm just going to put glue on the bottom of this. And kind of angle it in there. I'm going to hold that for a second. And I'm not going to put that all the way in there yet. I'll wait for the glue to dry, but then we'll know where it goes. Okay, so the next page, another one of the little tabs, and I'm going to put this one toward the top. I know some of you have your own channels, and I'm sure you could agree with me that, you know, before I started recording videos, I just kind of took it for granted and didn't really know what making videos, you know, was all about. There's so much more to it than what I had thought. It's just, you sit here, you feel like you're talking to the wall, you know, because you can't answer me right back. I don't know what to say. You get in your head, you start thinking, did I already say that? You know, I mean, it's just it's a lot harder for me anyways. I'm gonna be honest, it's a challenge. I feel like I'm getting a little more confident with it. And so I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and I really hope you find inspiration, you know, from my channel, and let me know. I mean, I'm open to criticism and things. I don't want to change that part of it. I don't want to edit them. So here I have another one of the little tuck spots, and I'm just gonna glue on the two sides, the one side and the bottom. And then in the kit there was a little journal card that was, I'll show you here in a second. It's easier to show you than tell you. So hold that for a second. So this was like made to be like a little journal card, and I cut it down and inked it, and I made it into a little notebook, and I think it's just the cutest little thing. And I just used the tiny attacher and stapled some coffee dyed paper in there, but it's like a little notebook. And there's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 pages in there, I think. 8, obviously, it's an even number. And because I just folded them over. So then I just had this tucked in here, like that. I might move that to another spot. It's a little bulky, but for right now, we're just going to leave it in there like that because that glue is not dry yet. So we're moving forward. Okay, then on the very back in here, make sure I'm doing this all the right way. Okay. So in the kit, there's a little pocket. Okay, I did not know how to do this. I had to ask my sister, what am I doing wrong? But she showed me. It's like a little, the bottom is glued, and so it's like a little pocket here, and it's like a little booklet. It flips open. And for the life of me, I was struggling with it, and she showed me, and I was like, really, how could I not figure that out? But I just glued some line paper on the inside of the cover, and I put some ledger paper inside here. And there's plenty of room to put more in there. And so I'm just going to put that in the back cover here. And let's see, that flips this way. So I'm thinking that maybe if we do it this way and put it up towards the edge there, then it'll be easier to write on. So I'm going to glue it that way. I am going to glue the whole thing down, which is a shame. I really love this library and gears and stuff, but I need it in the back cover, so we're going to fully glue it down. So I'm gonna put it kind of in the center, but up towards the fold of my spine and my back. Rub that, get that to get a good hold on there. Then it'll flip open and you can journal on that. And that's a little crooked. I wonder if I can slide that over. There, a little tiny bit. Okay, there, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we have everything added in there. And all those little tabs, aren't they cute? I may go and put some lace and ruffle on the edges of some, and some other things in the pockets I have here, some little stamps and different things to fill them up, put some more in there. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start now on the cover. I kind of have a plan what I want to do with it. So the first thing that I wanted to do, let's see here, is I have this like crocheted lace that's really thick, you know, wide. And I was thinking it might be, I could do it around the edge to hide my my signatures. They are a little tiny bit crooked, but it's the first time I've ever done too, so it's not too bad if I have to say so myself. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. Let's see here. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna cut it right there, and then I want to rough up the edges. So the other edge is all frayed, and I like the look of that, so I'm gonna try and mimic that a little bit. It's not gonna be as frayed. But then I'm gonna put this, let's see here, where's the middle of that? Okay, so if I glue right down there, right down the middle, and it's gonna hang off a little bit, but I think I like that on there. So I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac on this, and I'm just simply going to cover the spine with it, and then we'll get the front and the back after. The back I'll do next. At the front I might leave loose for a second because I might want to tuck a thing or two underneath of it. I'm not sure yet. So we'll just get this stuck on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that on there. And then I don't know what I did with, this is a little piece of Tyvek envelope. Maybe I'll use that to just hold this, and just kind of, the glue's gonna come through it, but I need to just kind of press it on there to get a good hold on there. Now I do have more hanging off on that end than this end, which I would have preferred it to be even, but I can kind of move it a little bit here. So, okay, so I'm just gonna rub that, and that glue kind of will catch it and hold it. So I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm going to glue the back as well with Fabri-Tac. Okay, so just gonna pull my corners there, and I think I might hear the FedEx man. Of course, I put making the video off, so I was waiting for him. So, and I just was like, I'm not gonna wait anymore. He can leave it at the door. I hope I don't have to sign for this one. And of course now, when I'm recording, that's when he will show up. That's just how it goes, right? Okay, I do like to use like cardboard on the back to get that sticky off there. Your hands do work too, I guess. It wouldn't be right if I didn't have glue all over my hands. Okay, so let's see, I'm gonna hope it doesn't stick down there. I think it'll be okay. So I'm not gonna glue the front just yet because I'll show you here. I might want to tuck some of this underneath of it. I kind of picked out some things. This little, I did put string around it, and I just wrapped around and put, just the clear, what is it, Scotch tape to hold that down. But this was on the bottom of a journal card, and I got it from the Gentleman, the Classic Gentleman. It's a journal card kit from Little Birdie. They're really, really thick. I really like them. I just cut the top off of it. So I just cut it down. So that was and I trimmed the sides because, you know, I have the border on it. So that's where that is from. And then I just kind of distressed the doily. It's a craft colored doily. And this is what I was thinking I might put underneath here. I'm gonna have to pay attention here because I want to close that. You know, maybe we should do that first. I'm thinking let's do that. Okay, so I have some, it's a fun brown. I don't even know what you would call it. Really, really raggedy looking, I believe it's sari silk. And I thought that color was kind of neat with it. Okay, so I've never done this before on the edges of them. So we're going to give it a try and hope, fingers crossed, that we don't destroy our cover. But we won't know if we don't try. Okay, so I'm going to grab out a couple eyelets. I'll set that aside. Okay, so now I have this envelope in here. I'm going to have to scoot that down and try and let's unlock this. I know I need the bigger hole here on the punch, but I'm going to have to, let's line it up. I'm using my grid down here, so this should be 6 inches if I'm correct. Yes, okay, 1, 2, 3. So I am going to want to punch, I'm just eyeballing it like right in here. Okay, so I got that envelope under there. I have to be careful of that. And this is going to be such a goofy angle. I really should have done this before I glued that envelope in there. Let's see if we can open that a little bit, and then maybe I can... Okay, which way are you going here? Okay, there. See, it's scored twice, so it, you know, so it has a little bit of room in it. So maybe I can just kind of fold that down. Okay, I know you guys probably can't see part of this, but I'm trying to hold that down so we don't ruin that. And to being able to get in here and get an eyelet in there. Okay, here goes nothing, I guess. And I want to leave enough room so it doesn't pull through. Okay, we lost the tag out of the pocket. That one needed fixed anyways. Okay, so that worked. Let's go ahead and put that eyelet in there. Give that a squeeze, and we have an eyelet. Okay, now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the back. And again, I'm just going to try and line up where I need to be with punching the hole in there. It doesn't have to be exact, I just like it to be close. Okay. All right, punching. Okay. Eyelet. Give that a chomp. Squeeze that. Okay, good. All right. Pretty close. A little tiny bit off, but that's okay. Okay, so I think I want to leave this doubled. So if I double it through there, how much am I going to need here to tie it? Not very much. Okay, so let's go ahead. And we're going to need 2 of these this length. So I'm just going to do it the cheating way here and just hold it up the same way. I don't like to measure if I don't have to. And this one is right on the edge there, so I'm just going to cut that off. Okay. So we have 2. I might go and put some string with this too, I'm not sure. It is kind of ratty, but I really like it. I think it's cool. So I'm going to go ahead. Now I don't know if I should be doing this through the front, or let's see, if I go through back, it's going to keep catching on my fold. I'm going to try it through the front and see what happens. And then I'm just going to grab it and pull my two ends through there. And we should have a tie, right? So that's one side. So I'm just going to flip it over and repeat that. Just find the center and poke that through the eyelet. Try and catch it. Okay, and I'm just going to pull the two ends through there. Give that a tug. And then, okay, so our two ends are on there. So then when we're going to tie this, we would just wrap it around and make a messy little bow. Which you're not going to see with this sari silk because it's more like a knot, because it's so raggedy looking. But maybe just a loose, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play with that because I don't know if I like that on there now. I think in a bow it'll be fine. So you're going to pull that down. It works, I guess. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's continue on with the top here. So I have the craft colored doily. And that's what I was thinking would go under there. I need to grab a sip here, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just going to use art glitter glue here and run some on this. I'm not sure where I got these craft colored doilies, but to me they feel a little bit thicker than, you know, the normal, though I don't know what normal, but the white paper doilies that I'm used to using maybe. I do like them. Okay, I'm just going to try and get some on the edge so when I glue that down it's not going to catch on everything. Okay. And there was one wonky part on here right here. Pay attention and get that up on the top. Okay, so, and I did have this one behind the doily when I laid it out before, so I'm just gonna hurry up and put that underneath of it. It's just a piece I cut off of a postcard, so I just cut this off. So then I have two pieces. Okay, this one I just had kind of in here, and let's see. You don't see all of it, but it'll pull this color in, you know. Okay, so I'm going to push all of that down. Okay, and then, do I want this over it? I think I want this over that. I think I want this over that. So I'm going to go ahead now and glue that down. Let's see, just to the edge there. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac again for the lace. Okay, I'm just kind of pull it down on there, get it to catch, and then of course get glue all over everything again. Okay, I'm just going to hold that for a second and try and pick up some of the excess glue off there, rub it around, get it off my hand the best that I can. Okay, I'm probably going to end up by trimming this. It's a little bit different than I thought, but we're going to continue with this first. Okay, so I think I like this on here. And I'm wondering if I should put foam tape on there. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to tack it down. It has texture with that on there. So I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on this too. I like a little bit of the doily over there, I think, showing. So I'm just going to hold that on there for a second. Okay. I'm going to put that on there. Okay, I'm feeling like I need something over here, and typically I would go to flowers. There is flowers on here. I don't know if I want to do flowers, but I do feel like it needs something over here. Let's see, I have some of these little, they're not really flowery, but they're flowers. They're crocheted. Maybe some of those. Okay. I like this one up here now, but it didn't really fix my problem down here. But I feel like something here, it needs, you know, to... I do like that one on there. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that one on there. So I need to open another bottle of Fabri-Tac soon. I have a couple of them that there's about that much in. Maybe I should just make one full bottle. Okay, let me see. I wish I had one in that color, but what we could do is, I wonder, I like to use threes when I'm doing it, but I think I like this one here. Maybe we could tuck it under and then this one above. Let's see if I can find another little brad or something to put in there. Just don't have one right now, but I could use a liquid pearls or something. Let's go ahead and put this one here. I like that one on the bottom. Guessing they're all supposed to be this color, maybe similar. Not. Let's go ahead and put that on there, and then I'll find something to put in the centers of them. I have a bunch of the half back pearls. I just don't have any right here right now, so I think those will work on there. And I have some that are this color. That's what I'm thinking. And then maybe attach a bulb pin with something hanging up there. We'll see. But for right now, I think, let's get those out of the way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to trim this a little bit. See, it changed your mind. At first I thought I wanted those hanging off, and now I think that was a little much. So we're going to throw those. I don't throw them in the garbage. I throw them in the bucket for my sister for snippets. So let's see here. Trim these ones. And it's not, you know, exactly perfect, but I like it. Okay. So there is our cover, and I think I really do think I like that. I might go ahead, I'm going to see if I have this color in the flat pearls. And then possibly, maybe, if I can find a word or something, or like I said, maybe the bulb pin, but it would be fine as it is. And I might just end up by leaving it like this. So that was a really fun little journal to make. I really enjoyed that. So I hope you did as well. So you have to leave me a comment. Let me know if you liked it. We'll just do a really quick flip through. So there's our cover. We did that today. Okay, the envelope in here, which I can move that back up now. Close that up. And I have a couple of little pieces of ephemera I might put in the envelope. Okay. So we're just going to do a really quick little flip through here. And the other day I said this was avocado dyed. It is not. It's cabbage dyed. I realized that after I was recording it. These little tabs are fun. See, and here's the page that had cracked, so when we folded it, so we had put washi tape on there to reinforce that, and it's completely just fine and doesn't look bad in there at all. This little tag here, I gotta fix that. Put some more stuff in there too so that it doesn't fall out. Here I have a little one that'll fit in there. See, I may go through here and, you know, add little things here and there as well. I know I want to put some string on there. Here we have a little tuck spot. That works good in there. I'll forget to ink it if I don't. I should have done that on the other one as well. So we're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of black distress ink around this. Tuck that in there. Sorry guys, but I have to go ink this or I will forget. This one that I put in here. I'm just going to run a little ink on the edge of it. Okay. Tuck that in there. You can fit another one in there. Go ahead and ink this one. So many books, so little time. Isn't that the truth? I find so many books I want to read, and I'll never read them all. It would take me a lifetime to read all the books I want to read. There's a little tuck in there. And there's our little file folder. And this one is a pocket, so we could, I think I'm just going to leave that one. I might add some more glue here, actually I'm going to. Otherwise I'm afraid it's on the last page of that signature. I might go ahead and pull off, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue in there. Hold that for a second. I'm going to move this paper clip over a little bit so it's away from the glue there. Okay, and then our second signature. And here, I think we're going to put another one. It makes it a little tighter, so I'm not so worried about them falling out. there. Okay, this little tab. So there's all kinds of journal spots in here. You can add pictures, you know, in there. I think it's a fun little size. It'd be a perfect gift. See, this one fits in there pretty good, so I don't think I need to put anything in there. I do have one more of these here. Maybe we'll just tuck one more in there and might as well use it. Yeah, let's go ahead. I wouldn't have to on that one, but... And I used the black soot distress oxide, distressing everything in this one. I like how, you know, it kind of has the grungy feel. Okay, so we have that little one we could tuck in there. This little stamp here, let's put that one in there. I'm just using, I have a little pile of things next to me here, so just put them in there. This one, I think I was thinking about this one because it is a little bit bulky. I'm gonna put it in the front of this one, and then I'm gonna take the one that we put in there and I'm gonna tuck that back there. That works much better. So then that flips open and you can write on there. Let's see, I wonder, I just have a couple little things here. Let's go ahead and glue those on there. Ink them first. Some little stamps. Yeah, cute. And then our back cover. So there, we have it complete. You can find this one will be listed in Mixed Media Minnesota's Etsy shop, probably later today or tomorrow. You can find the digital kit that I used for this one. It was Oliver's Study in our Mixed Media Minnesota's Etsy shop as well. It was so fun. I hope you give it a try. It really was easy, and everything in the kit, I used everything in the kit plus some extra stuff, little things, but it was the perfect amount for a little journal like this. So leave me a message in the comment, let me know what you think, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.